This is actually stupid. Like, this is like legitimate, genuine, low-level thinking. You don't understand the difference between two horses, a male and female horse, copulating and making a baby, versus God creating. So God created trees. Are trees also God kind? Right? God didn't make us through the process by which humans reproduce. Do I have to explain this to people? This is it's so terrible, but it was widespread amongst this movement. Some of them still teaching it today. This guy, remember him, Chris Oyakhilome. I'm trying to pronounce his name right. It's tough for me. But Chris Oyakhilome, very, very popular. Benny Hinn says he's the has the biggest ministry in the world, according to Benny Hinn. But I don't know if I can trust that guy.
I want you to understand, at a certain period, the apostles thought they were humans. They said so, they thought so, when they tried to stop others from almost worshiping them. They said, look, we're humans like you. No. That's where they were wrong.
I got this clip from Stephen Kozar. Thanks, Stephen, for putting it out there and having it available for people. So this guy, Chris, is saying, like, hey, the account he's talking about is an axe. Paul's, making a fire with sticks. A snake jumps out and bites him, and it's a poisonous snake. He shakes it off into the fire. He doesn't die. He's fine. The pagans turn and go, wow, you're gods. They think he's like Mars or something, I remember. And they think he's a god because he survived the snake bite. And Paul turns and they tell the people, we're not gods. We're not gods. No. Well, let me tell you about the true God. Chris, the apostle, prophet, man of God, is what he has all his followers call him, the man of God. This guy, he says the apostles were wrong, that Acts is wrong. No, they got it wrong. They were gods, and they were just realizing this. These people were realizing they were gods. I'm trying to not find bad words to describe this. It's so horrific and disgusting and blatant misuse and twisting of scripture. He's literally saying the Bible's wrong. We're gods. But this is my point here is it was super popular back then in like the 90s. Around that season, it was very popular amongst Word of Faith groups. They were all doing it. These guys borrow from each other all the time. They borrow prophecies from each other, false ones. They borrow false teachings from each other. They borrow tactics for fake miracles from each other. They borrow these things from each other.